About you, Piragash, is politics something you're particularly interested in, or you try to avoid?
I think despite whatever my political view is, I think one of the most interesting things, you mentioned Jeremy Corbyn. People have been talking about rent controls being a disaster. People are talking about him going after big businesses. But actually, like my colleagues have said, ultimately, if you're a business, if you're a property owner in this environment, there are only two main political parties. You've got to prepare for probably a Conservative government or prepare for a Labour government.
Yeah.
And when we talk about rent controls and things like that, New York State has had rent controls since 1942, yet we're still talking about one of the most buoyant real estate markets. The other thing is I back entrepreneurs, I back the landlords in this market. They will find a way. We've already seen with the number of legislation, lenders as well will innovate. They'll find new ways in order to lend money in a legal way. I think with regards to Brexit, my underlying feeling is let's get some certainty into it. That's what's going to help everyone. I think while we're sitting here debating, could this happen? Could this happen? Let's imagine you're a landlord based in student housing. As of today, students are incorporated within the immigration cap. Now, that would be a big worry for me because foreign students coming in are actually potentially a big earner, and we're seeing loads of cities with great big developments really on the back of student housing. So I always think these sorts of things presents opportunities, and I think absolutely what you said about the accidental landlord, it will become harder and harder for them. But equally, when we talk about innovation, there's crowdfunding now, there's REITs, there's different ways for people to invest in property, still get that exposure. But today, I think, marks an important line. I think if you're going to become a landlord in the future, you do have to professionalise. There is plenty of opportunity for you to take advantage of the opportunities coming.